So you want to get jacked, but you don't know where to start, what to do. Um, it can be kind of confusing when you're first starting out. You don't know who to believe, what to see, what to watch, what to trust, how to train. There's a bunch of million different fucking questions you're probably asking yourself. And that's pretty normal, when you're starting out. The truth is, most of it doesn't fucking matter. There's a few points that you probably already know when you're starting out that I'm just gonna basically emphasize, tell you what you need to focus on. It's pretty fucking simple, and realistically speaking, the only thing you need is consistency and intensity. Those are the two. Consistency. Now, it's very, very, very easy for you to be very consistent, very passionate in the gym for a couple months, maybe in a couple weeks for some of you, and then just to fucking get distracted and not go as often as you need to, or just kind of fall off. If that's the case, then obviously you're not gonna make any fucking gains. Even if you're a noob, like people think newbie gains means you're just basically on steroids and you're gonna get huge from literally doing the bare minimum. It's not how it works. You need to go. It doesn't even matter how often you go in a week as long as it's actually planned out. Basically 4 times up to 6 times if you want to go 6 times, if you had the time to if you don't work a job or whatever, if you're like young. But you can go only 4 times a week and still make plenty of fucking gains. Plan it out, pick a split. It really doesn't matter what split. You can do push-pull legs, you can do Arnold split, you can do upper lower, whatever, however you want to split it up. You can even do the fucking bro split if you want. Intensity. Now, when I say intensity, people think they train to failure when they really don't. Training to failure literally means you're fucking doing a set, right? Picking a weight that you can get maybe 6 to 8 reps, but you fucking push it to like 10 to 12, and those last like 4 reps are sketchy. Like they're not even really full reps. Like you have to be grunting, just like spazzing out. You have to do that with your sets. If you're just kind of like doing a set and it looks perfect with perfect form, and then you just stop when it gets like a little harder, a little challenging, you're not training as hard as you could be. You don't have to have perfect reps for every set. Watch Sam Solik's videos, like anybody really that's jacked that posts their workout videos, you can see how they fucking look when they're actually going intense. The exercises you want to put most emphasis on are exercises for your back, your chest, your shoulders. Those are the three most emphasized muscle groups that you want to focus on. Reason being is your back is kind of like your base. It kind of creates that V shape, the upside down Dorito looking thing. So back is very, very important. There's a lot of people when they're new don't focus that much on back because you can't even see the fucking muscle. You focus on your biceps. You probably already focus on your chest. Everyone likes hitting chest. But you want to definitely focus on your back. So how do you train back? If you don't know, you want to do movements that prioritize your lats, which are typically pull downs, either pull ups, lat pull downs, single arm pull downs, lat pullovers. You want to do that. And you also want to do some sort of row. Barbell rows, cable rows, T-bar row, whichever one do you like. This is the biggest fucking thing that you need to focus on with back. A lot of people don't know how to train their fucking back. So they're picking the right exercises and they are going intense, but with back training, you have to make sure that you are focusing very, very much on the stretch and the squeeze. So for example, if you're doing cable rows, you're fucking holding the cable, right? You're like in position, your legs are on the little platform and you're holding the cable. You go down and make sure your fucking back rounds to where your back is rounded, like all the way stretched out, and then you fucking bring it in and you squeeze, like you basically are like flexing your back like this, and then you go back down like all the way. I'll put an example if I have it, but the stretch and the squeeze is fucking important especially when it comes to training your back. It's important with every muscle group, but especially your back. So make sure you're learning to do that. Record your sets if you have to, but really just feel it out. I mean, just grab the thing, stretch it all the way out, and then squeeze it in here and do it nice, slow, and controlled. Okay, that's back. Should I keep talking about the training stuff? I don't want to make this too long. Oh God. Another point, really, when it comes to training, really anything, it's all about trial and error. You're gonna like some things that work for me aren't gonna work for you, and vice versa, because our bodies are just different. The way we're built is different. Like I'm 5'11" and 3/4. I'm just gonna say I'm 6 feet tall because what the fuck. So I have long arms, so my arms are like the biggest thing that's like a struggle for me to grow. You might be like a little built differently than I am, like maybe you're shorter, stocky or whatever. So if you do like just literally basic fucking curls, your arms might just get huge. You know what I mean? For me, like back and shoulders came pretty easy. My legs are a bitch to grow. You get the point. It's just hard. Everyone's built different, so you kind of have to figure out which training style works for you, which exercises you need to put more emphasis on. When it comes to dieting, the main thing you just want to focus on is really just eating healthier foods more often. Most people don't eat the right stuff just in terms of they eat a lot of fast food, they eat a lot of just junk food, and I don't want to like sit here and tell you like, oh, you have to cut all that out because I still eat that stuff here and there. I'm not gonna lie. The main thing you just want to focus on is just the quantity of food. If you want to lose weight, you can eat whatever you want. Just make sure you're not eating as much of the bad shit because that's just easy to overeat. So if you don't know how to cook or what to eat or whatever, just shit that is whole foods is going to be good. So like rice, beef, any type of fruits or vegetables, you're not going to get fat off of that stuff, no matter how much of it you eat. I'm sure some people can overeat it, but most likely you're not going to. Don't eat chips. Literally, like there's no utility in chips. Try to avoid cereal, like the basic shit that you could just snack on forever. Just don't eat that stuff, or at least limit it. And then eat as much protein as you can. I mean, the best way to go about this is obviously tracking your calories. Look up any fucking just literally type in Google calorie calculator. Put in your age, weight, height, all that bullshit. It'll shit you out a number. Try eating in that number for like a week. See what happens with your weight. If you want to lose weight, take off like 300 calories. If you want to gain, add 300 calories. Diet should be simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Just stick to that number. You can play around with the different types of diets like keto, carnivore, all that stuff. If you want to, but if your goal is just to, build muscle and lose weight, just find, if you want to lose weight, again, just take the calories out, whatever, just eat healthy, try to stick to that religiously. And yeah, don't don't make this shit hard for yourself. If you're doing a fucking diet and you're killing yourself trying to like reach the calories, you're starving, whatever, figure it out. Literally just do research, try to figure out different diets, different foods you can make, different recipes. There's a million different videos of people making low-calorie versions of foods that you already love. So just try to find those, make them. You have to get creative with it. And eventually you get used to it. The first couple weeks might be tough when you're starting out a new diet, but once you stick to it, it'll just become normal and it won't even be that hard to stick to it. Okay, now that you know how to train, how to eat, you're doing the right thing, all that's left to do is for you to just fucking stick to it for a prolonged period of time. You have to do this for you to make an actual transformation or to actually like change the way your body looks. It's gonna take time. People think this shit like they think when you figure out like a training and a diet, whatever, you're supposed to get results immediately a month or two like after you start. You have to realize it takes a long time. Just kind of enjoy the journey. Go about. I don't know what the fuck to say. This shit is hard, bro. How do people record YouTube videos? You have to understand that if you're seriously out of shape, you have basically been eating very, very poorly for a very long time, and you've been not training at all for years sometimes, and that's why you look the way you look. So now all of a sudden, you're changing the way you act, and your body has to keep up with that. It's going to take a while for your body to adjust to, the new stresses that you're putting on it from training, the new food you're eating. So it takes time, but it's not a shitty thing. You're still going to make gains. You're still going to, improve. And for you, it's going to be sick. You're going to be really proud of yourself when you make any sort of progress, You're gonna see the fucking bicep vein. It's gonna get you all excited. You're gonna hit PRs in the gym, get bigger and stronger. All that stuff's really, really fun when you're starting out, and it's gonna keep happening. And then before you know it, you'll be genuinely jacked. You'll be aesthetic, and it just kind of happens. There's no really like anybody that kind of built up a physique that's really sick didn't just kind of do it in a few months. They just built this lifestyle and just lived it, and then before they even knew it, like boom, they're insanely jacked, shredded, whatever the fuck. So just do that. You'll get big. Thank me later. Don't overthink it. Just do what I told you. Train hard, eat good, stay consistent, live your fucking life. That's all you have to do. Don't think it's like impossible or like there's some sort of secret that someone's holding back from you. There isn't any. You don't have to fucking take steroids to look good. Just do what you got to do. Train, eat good, and yeah, that's it. Later.